FDG coming at you again, talking about a concept of actual versus literal. Now the reason I want to mention that is because not long ago I worked with a performer who was brought on by a musician who said, this person I've talked to for years, he says this, I think he's ready, let's give him a try. Okay, so before I get too far into this, I want to let you know, if you take a look right here, representing MaynardFerguson.com. Get yourself a Maynard Ferguson shirt. Okay, so back to business. He got himself into a situation where he was in over his head. Now the reason is because he works in a place that allows him to have a lot of conceptual information, but he doesn't have a lot of what I call boots on the ground experience. He discovered that when he got in the situation, he was in way over his head. The rest of the guys in the band also realized this person is in over his head, and he's got 4 days of performing with this band to go. And he realized that the first day, can't do anything. So the rest of the band has to suffer this horrible feeling that really in reality shouldn't happen for the band or this individual. So sometimes it's important to make the distinction in your own mind between if your experience is literal or it's conceptual. Because like I say, do you really want a brain surgeon to work on your mom or your dad that has literal experience or conceptual experience? I think we all know we'd rather have the brain surgeon that's done some brain surgery before. What I said to this person afterwards, I said, look, you're a great player, but in this setting, it might have been better to have said no first and come to the concert, maybe sat in at rehearsal or something like that, to get a good idea about what this really is, because you're living in this conceptual existence, but we live in the real world. We don't live in a conceptual world, we live in a real world. And so what happened is your conceptual idea got the crap kicked out of it by reality. And now you have to do damage control. If you had a little bit of more patience and maybe a little bit more humility, that the same humility you need to say I don't know, for instance, that you might have been better off to say no, but can I come to the concert? Knowing that maybe next time you'll play. Here's what he discovered was the time it takes to do damage control or repair work is far longer than it takes to just get it right the first time. Patience is a virtue in this business. You need to make sure you talk to other people, make sure you're ready, make sure you even understand what you're getting into. So many times people jump into these situations and they find out only after they're already in it that they're not suited for it. Now the problem becomes damage control. And the damage to your reputation can be too harmful because this business, and business in general, is just too competitive to have people think anything negative of you if it's not necessary. So what I want you to embrace is this idea that yes, at some point we do need a conceptual thought about things. I mean, look, nothing happens without a conceptual thought. But the reality of how to make that conceptual thought work for you in a way that enhances your life versus diminishing your life is this thing that my friend learned, which is a bit of patience and a bit of humility can go a long way to helping you achieve the thing that you want. And a lack of patience and a lack of humility can actually set you so far back you can't recover and get what you want. So I'd say today let's talk about this idea of embracing humility and embracing patience, and we can go zoom, we can get to where we want to go. Alright, see you guys later. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.